my little bumblebees. I am back, and I just wanted to say thank you for being patient through the hiatus, and I'm sorry I haven't posted in almost 5 months. It's been about 5 months, so I just want to say thank you for being patient. I figured I would do a little time lapse of a painting I made today, and I mean, like, I'd already started it, but I thought it would be fun to just, like, finish it off in front of the camera and, like, chat with you guys. So I hope that you enjoy it, and once again, thank you, my little bumblebees, and I just hope you enjoy. So getting right into it, I really struggled to get this piece done. It had been sitting on my easel for a good 2 or 3 months, and I stared at it every single day and just didn't do anything with it. And I decided that when I finished this piece that I just had to sit down and create. So that's exactly what I did, and I just took stuff from, I don't know, my subconscious, I guess. The ideas kind of just came while I drew. I'm a very intuitive maker, so I don't really spend a whole lot of time thinking about what I'm going to create before doing it. Sometimes I have a really good plan, especially for my sculptural work, which hopefully you'll see sometime in the near future. But that's because I'm in class for it, so I have to have a little bit more of a plan in regards to my work. But with this piece, I just kind of went for it, and I really enjoyed making it, and I'm really glad that I kind of just did what I wanted to instead of sticking to the original plan, which was to shroud the entire piece in plants. She's kind of in, I guess, I don't know, they are kind of in a bathtub of some kind. I think it looks more like a weird crock pot, like they're being cooked up. But I really just wanted to display something kind of eerie and cute at the same time. Something totally otherworldly, just kind of pop surrealism, which is something I really enjoy working with. So I really did have fun with this piece, and even though it was a struggle, I'm really glad I finished it. And as you can see, I'm just doing some weird little dits and dots here or there. The hand is actually shrouded in gold as it is, and as you can see, I do make mistakes sometimes in art, but the one big thing that you have to realize in regards to that is that you have to go with it. You have to make something else out of the mistake. You can't just cover it up. So I decided to make this weird black streaky, my significant other thinks it looks almost like a thundercloud, and you'll see why in a little bit. But it's definitely the least organic aspect of the piece. The piece is very dynamic, and that black aura almost is very static in regards to the piece, but I think that it actually ties it together pretty well. And I just really did have a lot of fun finishing this, and I'm really glad I sat down and did it. And on that regard, I have been struggling quite a bit with my moods. I've been very depressed recently, and when I'm feeling really depressed, I really don't want to do anything, and sometimes art does really make me feel a lot better. But it's just so hard to sit down and do anything when you're feeling that way. And it's totally okay to take some time from art as an artist and not really put a whole lot of work out there, but it's also important that you still do make your artwork, because depression is only binding you from creating, and it is such a great coping mechanism. And I just think that it's really important to still create even when you are having a horrible depressive episode, or say anxiety, and you are just feeling so ill that you just can't do anything about it. And sometimes just doing a 10-minute doodle will just make you feel so much better, and it'll really put you back in the mindset of creating art. As you can see, I did end up adding a little bit of foliage and plants. I don't really know what they are. I would just say they're very alien-esque. This person is definitely not from our world. So yeah, I just made some little tendrily plants that I did have a lot of fun making. Really hurt my hands though, because I have a lot of like joint and muscle pain. So creating really strenuous and taxing work like that, just very repetitive motion, is very hard on me, but I did have a lot of fun creating it, and I'm really happy with the way that the little plant tendrils turned out. I thought it was a really fun addition, and even though the piece is a little bit busy, I think it actually ended up working out really well for the fact that some of the piece is just almost entirely blank. I think there is a nice balance in the piece, so that makes me really happy. But back to depression or mental illness, I do really struggle with it quite a bit, and I go on hiatus very often, and I'm very sorry to the people that do want to see my YouTube content, because I know I haven't created in so long. But I felt like I just couldn't put anything out there, and I changed my space up quite a bit, so I didn't really have like the studio space I wanted to film in. But I promise you'll be seeing a lot more from me. I'm hopefully going to be doing some more time lapses like this, and hopefully you'll see some vlogs from me. I am actually going to Hawaii in June, so you'll definitely see some content from me there. I'm very excited. I will be on the island of Oahu, and I'll be staying in Honolulu, so you'll definitely be seeing a lot from me there. Hopefully I'll make a cute little time lapse while I'm there for you, but I'm just really excited. That was just a big cloud right there. I'm ridiculous. Speaking of, so yeah, I just really did have a lot of fun creating this, and even though I have been really depressed recently, making art really is my best coping mechanism, and I feel like it's important to share that with you guys, because sometimes it is such a struggle to create as an artist, and I really do understand that, but sometimes like the best remedy to that is to just sit down and create something intuitively. Don't really plan it out. Just draw anything that just comes to mind while you're putting the pen or pencil or marker on paper. Just go for it. And sometimes it'll turn out like garbage, and other times it will be one of your best works you feel like you've created. So really, wrapping this up, I'm so grateful to those who have waited for me, and to those who have really just put in the time to really make sure that they're viewing my content. I just really appreciate you guys, and I'm so grateful that you have stuck around, and I promise you will be seeing so much more content from me. So thank you again, my little bumblebees, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and there will be more to come soon.